and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jasmine Barton-Moore, and here today we will be talking about, do you need college or an education to become an entrepreneur or basically be a boss? So if you're interested in that, go ahead and continue watching and let's get it started. Okay, y'all, so I have 5 tips for you as always. So before I say that, I want to say that I have my AA in English of Arts, and I don't know if I want to further continue my education, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell you my reasons why I really don't think you need an education to become a writer. So basically, tip number 1 is whatever job you're going for. Like I said earlier, I have my AA in English. You could either be overqualified or underqualified, and I've had jobs where it's like my degree doesn't even work for what I'm trying to do, even if it is with children, because you need to have another degree. And I'm just like, are you kidding me right now? So yes, you're either overqualified or underqualified. Tip number 2, y'all, that debt. I have student loans in debt right now from previous, and I'm paying that off now, but I'm just like, it's so much money that we have to pay to get out of debt. Now, don't get me wrong, nurses, lawyers, doctors, I'm pretty sure those people, they need an education or a degree to get into the field that they need to get into. But as far as us writers, I don't feel that we need it, because I've published my first 2 books already, and all I have is my AA. I don't think you need an education to become a writer. Whatever people say, like, I just don't think it's true. Tip number 3, this one is kind of funny, but the majority of the things nowadays you can learn on the internet. And as far as self-publishing, because that's what my channel is all about, you can learn that here on YouTube, and you can type it into Google and you can find people that will tell you tips and tricks and stuff like that on self-publishing. You can find Facebook groups and all of that stuff, because that's pretty much what I did. And I even created my own ebook, Self-Publishing 101, from my perspective. So when it comes to writing, you could pretty much learn how to do all of this just by watching YouTube, Google, and any other social media outlets out here. What do you think about college? Are you in college now? Have you dropped out of college? Did you really need a college degree for what you're working on? Go ahead and comment down below and let me know what you think of what I just said. Tip number 4. After you graduate, there is no guarantee that you're gonna have the best job of your life. Like I said, I'm working a job with the military, and we're military family, so it's like when I want to go apply to be a school teacher, it's always harder for me to get a job, just because when people ask you, like, you know, when you're in an interview and they say, how long do you plan on being here, and you're like, well, we're military, half the time people don't want to hire me because they know that I'm gonna be leaving pretty soon. So it's kind of hard. And then on top of that, I just want to be my own boss anyway. So I feel like I said, there's no guarantee that you will get your dream job, but it's just like, you don't always want to be told what to do, how to wear your hair, how to do this, and that. And real quick, this is a Denny's experience that I had. I was working at Denny's when I was going through school. Excuse me. I was working at Denny's when I was going to school, and this is when I went back natural. And I actually had a manager who was white who said to me, what are you doing going back to your roots? And I was just like, I just want you to know I flipped out on him. But it's just like, people in those high positions sometimes think that they can take advantage of you and say whatever you want, and they can't say that. And of course there was like a whole big deal around that whole situation that went down, but it's like, I don't want that. Like, I want to be my own boss. I want to be, when I wake up in the morning, I want to be like, okay, Jasmine, you go to your desk and you do this and you do that. Like, I don't want someone telling me that. So work towards what you want to do and live your dreams. And of course, tip number 5, kind of goes back to the student debt, but when you fail a class, you have to pay more money to retake that class, especially if you need it towards whatever degree you want. And that's actually happened to me because when my mom had passed away, you know, I needed another class to take, and I had failed the previous class because of so much stuff going on. But it's like, I'm spending all this money, and for what? Like, sometimes I don't even feel like I learned anything. I don't feel like I learned anything in school. I don't even feel like I learned anything in college, and that's really sad to say, but at the same time, all this self-publishing, all this business stuff like this, I've researched on my own. I didn't need anybody. I didn't need to go to a class and have a professor stand there and tell me this is what you need to do. No, I've done this all on my own. So if I can do it, you can do it. And that's why I say, depending on what career field you're going in, I don't think that you actually need an education. And that is my thoughts for this video. So yeah. Okay, y'all, so thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Remember, stay beautiful and deuces.